about series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have
Ahmed Rosario. Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-2. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees. The Mets. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Joe Panik. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Mets 0. Yankees coming up. It's crosstown action on Major League Baseball, the show. Noah Syndergaard will be on the mound for the. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He'll start this one at 274. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. To Panik covering. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The second baseman,
Coming to the plate now, Torres, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Sanchez is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Frazier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here. Hit high and deep to left field. Gardner going back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And he watches a called large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. We're in the 2nd, 1-0 Mets early on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Encarnacion leads off first with 1 away. Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a stat that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him to go down swinging there. Juan Lagares goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball one.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Gio Urshela.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The batter, the center field.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. And that misses ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Urshela comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The left fielder, Brett
tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Frazier bare hands it. Wow. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization, as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
In there, 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping up now Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Next up for New York, Peter Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Todd Frazier.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Check swing grounder to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
The 1-2. swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. 1 out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now that's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
For the Yankees.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here it is on 3-0. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Encarnacion stands at first with 1 out. Out into right center. Well hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Encarnacion isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We're all square at one apiece. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Juan Lagares goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the bottom of inning number 6. All tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Late square, and this is popped up. And Ramos looks up to put this one away for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. And he's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional
now
walk.
batting.
And the force play is now in order.
Edwin.
In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
1 run scored. And to score is the runner from first. Make it 5-1.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Paul Sewald is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Paul Sewald.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Encarnacion leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone. You got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fouled away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Joe Panik. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They're down here 5-1. Back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that gets by him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. This is foul right side. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Conforto going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 20
MVP candidate steps into the box. I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this, but they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
In now, Brett Gardner. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis in his career against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now back
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Altair, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Frazier ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Ahmed Rosario.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Home half. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Slow little roller to third. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Didi.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First delivery to him on the way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit back toward the mound, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at ball one. He doubled his last time through. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The batter.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Next for the Mets, Joe Panik. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Gardner going back. At the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Severino earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Please.